Put your hands together for Jeff Farr, everybody! Please be quiet. Please be quiet. My name is Jeff. That is me. Guys, Christmas is only 5 days away, and what could be truer to the Christmas spirit than having all of my closest friends and family here tonight giving me the gift of forced, uncomfortable laughter. I know I made a lot of you get here pretty early. I appreciate your patience. You know, stage performers of all walks of life take their time getting to the stage, leaving the stage, but no one is worse than musicians. Musicians are the only performing artists who, regardless of their level of talent, will do encores. An encore is where a musician will complete 80% of their set and then leave the stage so the audience can cheer for them to come and finish the last 20% which they've already paid for. Can you imagine if they did this in any other type of performance event, like a Shakespearean play? And now that thou hast taken thy life, my fair Juliet, I shall take mine own and lie by thee breast. Who's excited to see my man Romeo take his life on my true love Juliet? Make some motherfucking noise! Juliet ain't actually even dead, she just sleeping, but Romeo don't know that. So he's gonna come out and kill himself just as soon as when I say Romeo, you say, oh, Romeo, oh, Romeo! Another reason I do not like going to concerts is all of my favorite musicians were in their primes 50 years ago. I went to see Bob Dylan a few months ago, and all I could hear was, hey, But when Bob Dylan was young, when he was a young performer, he had the opposite problem. He sort of had a little too much energy, was partying a little too hard. You guys ever see the early concert footage of Bob Dylan in Minnesota? The jester says to the field mouse, hey, what's it all about? Human rights we are violating. Professional athletes we are dehydrating. Gotta use the bathroom, really gotta go. Guess I should wait until after the show. Sorry about this song, I really did try. Next time I'll remember not to get so high. The money that I'm not spending towards concerts, I really like traveling. I'm a big fan of traveling. I recently went to visit my brother down in South Carolina, and the people are wonderful, the food is great, but there's some Southerners who have a certain enthusiasm about Civil War history. I'm not sure I'm talking to. I went into a store to buy a belt, and the clerk said to me, he said, oh, you're staying at the Excelsior Hotel. Did you know that that was General Robert E. Lee's favorite hotel? Let me tell you something. Put the politics aside, Robert E. Lee was a good man. He built hundreds of public schools, sought to pass legislation improving the conditions for all prisoners of war and agricultural workers, and he was never too famous or important to stop and have a casual conversation with most common citizens. And I'm sort of thinking to myself, you really know a lot of factual information about a guy who's been dead for over 100 years. I figure 300 years from now, the same clerk from that store will be saying, after defeating Michael Jordan's Bulls for his third consecutive NBA championship, Robert E. Lee established the Underground Railroad, which of course was built to chase illegal immigrants back into Canada. Robert E. Lee was the first American politician to establish universal health care coverage. Until some president named Abraham Obama came down and enslaved his own people. I know, you literally cannot make this stuff up. It would, I gotta say, it would be really nice to have the warm weather year-round. Do we have any fans of golf here? Anybody like playing golf? Yeah, golf's a lot of fun. Golf's fun, you know. You get to be outside, you get to be with your friends, but Americans are so obsessed with golf that they're willing to watch other people on TV play golf. You ever notice how the TV stations in America will try and raise the stakes of a particular match by having some whispering international commentator call the game? Tiger Woods is approaching the 18th hole. He may be walking up to one of the greatest moments of his entire career. Financial markets around the globe are currently on hold in anticipation of this match. Tiger's been training ferociously for this event. He currently has the physique of a great black shark. Since midway through the 16th hole, I've actually sustained a mild erection. Less for sexual reasons and more to do with the confidence and professionalism of the athletic. Tiger steps to the ball. His putt is a hole 3 inches long. Electricity is in the air. The audience is waiting. Every chapter of their lives leading up to this very moment. He drives the ball. It's in the hole. The crowd goes wild. The sporting world may never, ever be the same again. And it's only day one of the Buffalo Wild Wings $5 bottomless famous bucket invitational. I love you guys so much. Thank you.